Mr. Speaker, I now yield a minute and a half to the gentlelady from New York, Ms. Tenney, the author of 2 key regulatory relief provisions for our community banks and credit unions in S. 2155.
Gentlelady is recognized for 1.5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Chairman Hensarling. Mr. Speaker, I rise in strong support of Bipartisan Economic Growth, Regulatory Relief, and Consumer Protection Act. This groundbreaking legislation is vital to rural communities like mine, where my constituents are actually struggling every day to make ends meet. This bill allows greater access to capital for consumers and small businesses that will unleash more opportunities for Main Street to flourish, finally. However, in order for Main Street to truly produce, we must ensure our community financial institutions are healthy, safe, and not overburdened to the point of closure. In my district in New York, small banks and credit unions are the lifeline for consumers who seek access to capital. Whether it's a family buying their first home or a young adult purchasing a new car, consumers in New York rely heavily on our nation's community financial institutions. I'm grateful to have 2 pieces of bipartisan legislation that promote relationship banking and regulatory relief that are included in this bill package today. 2 of my bipartisan bills included in this package are the Small Bank Exam Cycle Improvement Act and the Community Institution Mortgage Relief Act, which offers small local community and financial institutions a little much-needed assistance to help better serve their communities. I'm proud of the hard work my colleagues have done to craft this important bipartisan legislation, and very thankful to Chairman Hensarling for making sure that this bill becomes a reality for Americans. Mr. Speaker, S. 2155 will help families in my district achieve financial independence, and I urge all of my colleagues to support this, including my co-sponsors, Mr. Sherman and Mr. Crisp, who I hope will be joining us in support of this bill. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentlelady.